In today's episode of Shark Bank.
All right, so we're going to start with an easy economic graph. We start price level up here, GDPR. Down here we have that long run AS up here, right? We're going to have the ideal economic graph. And now we are down here. Which is the best state that we could be at? It is the worst state that we could be at.
Jordan Belfort, a former stockbroker, has only one thing on his mind: money. Bernie Madoff, a financier who made off with millions using his Ponzi scheme. Mark Cuban is the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, which is a fate worse than death. With Rufus Suxalotopmuth, our Shark's resident mathematician, this is Shark Bank. First to meet the Sharks is Braxton Casey, here to show off his new Keynesian economic theory.
We need government action now. I'm Braxton Casey, and I'm here to fix Gormany New Swedes economy through the Keynesian theory. After the bet loss with North Korea, Little Rocket Man, we're in a deficit of $500 trillion. In the long run, we're all dead. So we need fiscal policy to increase the aggregate demand. In order to do that, we can either increase the government spending or decrease taxes. Now, we need the marginal propensity to consume, which is equal to 0.8. Now we need to find the spending multiplier.
Are you serious? Are you really that clueless?
Thank you, Braxton, for handing me the pen. In order to calculate this, what we do is we multiply by 0.1 to get 0.8 again. And then we multiply by 0. Oh no, where did that go? Oh no, no, I don't know where it went. I don't know. Oh shoot, shoot. Right, are we sure it's 0.8?
Yeah, I think it's 0.8.
Okay, we multiply it by 2. And that equals 47. And divided by 17. And we just, in 5. And I'm pretty sure it's 5.
So thank you, Rupert. Given a spending multiplier of 5, in order to alleviate the $500 trillion debt given to us by classmate Little Rocket Man, we can set up this equation. 5 times x, which is the increase in government spending, equals 500 trillion. X therefore equals 100 trillion. So given the spending multiplier of 5, to alleviate this $500 trillion debt, we need to increase government spending by 100 trillion.
So is this discretionary fiscal policy?
Why, yes it is. Discretionary fiscal policy is when a new bill is introduced. So the increase in government spending would require a new bill or a new sort of action to be introduced to stimulate the economy. Non-discretionary fiscal policy could be when the government or when the economy does fall into that recession, an automatic decrease in taxes would be applied to the economy. So non-discretionary fiscal policy happens when there is no new bill introduced, and discretionary fiscal policy occurs when there is such things as an increase in government spending, like in infrastructure. There would be a new bill introduced.
So how much would we need to decrease taxes by then?
Are you serious? Are you really that clueless?
Thank you again. So what we're going to do is easy math. Take the 8, we take the multiplier, right? And we multiply it by 5 because taxes are always multiplying over the year. It's a big issue, and this is why we're in the deficit. We get 40. We get 40, right? We then subtract the 0, right? Because 0, and you get 4.
Won't want to be ya.
Thank you, Rufus. So now that we have a tax multiplier of 4, we can set up the equation 4x equals 500 quintillion. Therefore, we get x equals 125 billion. So, in order to alleviate this $500 trillion deficit, we can either increase government spending by 100 trillion, or we can decrease taxes by 125 trillion. We got those numbers through the tax multiplier and the spending multiplier, in which Rufus. Right, so in conclusion, to fix our economy, we need to use fiscal policy through the Keynesian theory. Thank you, Sharks.
I like that idea.
I did too, but we're gonna have another guy coming in with a
Yeah,
different
we should
theory.
consider the opportunity cost.
Yeah, the opportunity cost.
Weigh which one's better and
Yeah.
choose that.
So let's not make a decision until after we hear the
I
other.
agree.
Representing the classical theory is Braxton Casey, who received an MBA from EWU in 2003.
I'm Braxton Casey, MBA, EWU, 2003. Now listen, what Braxton Casey has told you is all a lie. You don't listen to me, the real Braxton Casey. Braxton Casey's a Keynesian, which means what? He loves debt. Our little experiment, our failed bet with Little Rocket Man over in North Korea didn't turn out too well. That's why we got $500 trillion of a bad economy. I, Braxton Casey, MBA, EWU, 2003, I'm here to tell you about the classical theory, which tells us that there is no short-run aggregate supply. It's all straight down, right? Aggregate demand right here. Which means that when there's a decrease in aggregate demand, boom, our price level goes down, our output doesn't. Why is that? Prices and wages aren't sticky, unlike my mustache. I'm Braxton Casey, MBA, EWU, 2003. Braxton Casey is a Keynesian. Check out my graph here. If Braxton Casey were to draw this graph, Braxton Casey would draw this. Looking similar so far. Aggregate demand. But here's where the curveball comes. Boom! What about this makes sense? Doesn't. That's why you're gonna go with Braxton Casey. Well, that still leaves us with the problem of this $500 trillion deficit. Okay. Once again, how did this happen? Little Rocket Man, North Korea. Because of our bet with Little Rocket Man. So what do? Guess what? The economy's gonna fix itself because wages aren't sticky. It's all gonna come full circle. I wanna tell you, don't do anything. Don't do what Braxton Casey would do. This doesn't make any sense. But the $100 trillion that you have, that you're going to give to Braxton Casey, I think you should give to Braxton Casey. Because I got an MBA from EWU in 2003. I'm going to put that $100 trillion right into my Roth IRA. Thank you.
I think that both theories are good, but I'm not sure which one to pick. I mean, Keynesian theory seems like it'd be a good short-term solution to fix the economy, but I don't know. Braxton Casey had an MBA from EWU in 2003. Yeah, so maybe classical is the right way to go.
I don't know. Let's consult our other chef.
Yeah. What do you think, Mark Cuban?
Because the shuffling deck chairs on the Titanic. Either you're going to make it or you're not.
Thanks, Mark.
Maine, Florida.
Thanks, Mark.
All right. Do you think?
I think Mark made a good point there.
All right. You ready?
I think we've made our decision.
Let's bring him in.
After some careful deliberation,
We choose.
Braxton Casey.